Hello again, hello again, hello again. It's another blessed, great day, and it's time for game time with Saltares. Welcome into another SR51 Media stream. I'm your host, Saltares. Hopefully, you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully, it turns around for you. So, I decided to jump into some more gameplay today. Funny story. Um, I recently was sitting here in my last stream, and if anybody knows, when you live in a forest area and stuff, little creatures and like bugs and stuff can be active in the spring. So, cut a long story short, I left my soda on the counter next to me, and basically the little small black ants, they just swarmed this joint, right? So it showed me. I was like, well, during the stream, I was like, I'm gonna make sure to put my stuff in a cup, cause like a sealed cup, cause I don't want to be midstream, 4th and 1, and I reach over and get a mouthful of ants. Like that's, I don't need people having footage of me, it's freaking out because I just drunk a cup full of ants or something like that. So I just put it in a container. I got it over here, kind of like near the floor, near my water jug, on like a plastic bag, so it's not directly on the floor where they can find it or anything like that. But I just thought it was a little odd, and I'd share, with the seasons changing, things are changing and stuff like that. On a personal level, I'm going to take my black butt to the eyeglass place and get me another pair of glasses, because my glasses, I've had them for a while, I think like a year or so, and they've gotten a little scratched up, and it's time to go and get a new pair, especially with me sitting in front of this glorious new 4K TV. I want to see all the graphics. Ooh, I saw a glitch. So let's close out. Wait. No, we'll leave that open because there's nothing else open beside it. But, with this glorious 4K TV in front of me, I want to make sure that, I'm taking care of my eyes, because my eyes are important for me to be able to stream years and years and years. I have no plans on stopping this. If anybody's wondering, what's the goal for Saltares? Is there going to be an age or something I'm going to stop? I think that's not going to happen. What I would tell you is basically, when I have children, when that time comes, I'm happily married, but when I do when that time comes, the Lord blesses us with children and things like that, basically I'm still going to be streaming. Now, I may not be able to stream 5 and 6 hours every day, but I'm still going to get me, whether it be some uploaded videos or some game. I got a game. You know how some guys, they got to watch, I got a game and watch football and watch my car shows and play with my cars and stuff like that. But outside of that, every other time I got, it's going to be dedicated to the family and the kids and the wife and stuff like that. But I do plan on keeping it alive. If anybody was wondering, is things going to change later on? So, where we are today is, let me get a drink. You know what? I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna close out this window because I think it may be causing a glitch, and I'm gonna open another window on my phone to be able to chat if I must. So, as I was saying, basically, it's a great day. It's another blessed day from the Lord. Health is wealth. If you got your health, you got your wealth. Basically, so where we are in the stream, this is the 2022 NFL season, and I just recently made a trade. So we have some player negotiations that's going on. So here's the thing about it. This guy right here has really proven himself to be. This guy right here has proven himself to be a very good linebacker. So far, I've seen him making a lot of tackles. We've only played like 2 or 3 games, and he's made like a lot of good tackles, right? This guy right here is kind of proven himself as well. So far, I don't have a problem with the 30 for 2 because of his ranking and where he is and stuff like that. And then Fletcher Cox wants $11 million a year. If you know in real life, the Philadelphia Eagles signed Fletcher Cox for, I think, I want to say $14 million or something like that a year. So this is around the same amount of money you would pay for him. And then with Stephon Gilmore, he wants $16 million a year. Now, what I was going to think about was trading Stephon Gilmore to the Broncos for Patrick Surtain II. But then the thing about it is, like, when you come into the renegotiation window, right? If I wanted to sign Gilmore to a 2-year deal, it'd be about $32 million. Now, when I come back to do it again for another 2 years, it's going to be another $30 million. The difference is, what I've learned is that basically quarterbacks are the position where they want like, you know, $100 to $200 million and stuff like that, and that's going to be the position where everybody as an owner's mode. The new mentality I have is I'm trying to play as an owner, but I'm on the field, so everybody is tradable if it comes down to it. You know, if somebody doesn't want to work with us financially, to tell you the truth, they're tradable. So I'm not going to negotiate with these guys right now because my main goal is trying to get Fletcher Cox under contract, and then potentially Javon Hargrave, Brandon Graham, TJ Edwards, and then I'll see what I'm going to do about Preston Smith and Bobby Okor, because I want to see what. Let me see something real quick. So we got, because I noticed that our cornerbacks was getting kind of like, I forget his name, but our cornerbacks were kind of getting smacked up a little bit in the last game. And Casey Hayward Jr., I had to actually sub him off of one of the guys he was playing. So now that it's Darius Slay and DJ, and then we got Avonte Maddox, and we got a new cornerback, Spears. I want Spears on the field, so that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace him with, I think Avonte Maddox has earned 3, but Spears and Asante Samuel Jr. will play for 4 and 5, because Asante is playing, right now Asante is playing slot cornerback. So he's on the field when the slot cornerback comes on. So we're going to have Spears play the cornerback because he's a rookie and he's hitting and he needs to get some time. Okay, now middle linebacker, I have Bobby Wagner running things, but I did notice that this guy, Bobby Okor, could play it at 81, right? So with Bobby Wagner, don't get me wrong, Bobby Wagner's an amazing player, right? But Bobby Wagner's been in the league 10 years, and then I don't know what his contract looks like, but we do have him under what do you call that? Under contract, right? And then we have Preston Smith, and I had his rookie Eric Smith that I picked up. Now the difference is I play a lot of zone, and his zone coverage is very low, but he has some of the stuff he has, 80% pursuit. He has no power moves, and he has a little bit of finesse moves. So he's more finesse than he is power. Preston is power. He's a thumper, right? So we have him at middle linebacker. Jalen Hurts has been doing a damn thing. I'm playing defensive tackle alongside Fletcher Cox. I plan on signing back Javon Hargrave. I'm not going to do anything messed up with him. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got Cam Newton. Even Cam is starting to get his feet back under him. We got the rookie Brandon Whitaker. And then we got Jalen Hurts running things out right. He's working on his way of coming up to be a star. So that's moving pretty good. I don't think we need like a backup defensive tackle. We're at 53. Like I said, I'm not going to negotiate with these guys this week because I want to go into the next week because Fletcher Cox is my favorite Eagle, and I want to make sure that I sign him first before I sign anybody else. And then also I wanted to take a look because, don't get me wrong, Patrick Surtain's contract wouldn't be something lightweight. Like, you wouldn't be able to just, get him out of there for nothing. Like, because see, now Patrick Surtain is the second best person on the team. He's a superstar, right? So you wouldn't be able to get him for just peanuts. But I was thinking, like, let's see, depending on who we have, let's see. Oh, and then I got to move Richard back I got to move Richards back to free safety. So let's see, even though these, because I don't want to catch one of those vision. Anybody knows that wears glasses? Oh, no, these is too damn. Oh, you know what? 1 second. I heard I got some glasses sitting on the counter from the wife. So let me go check that out. 1 second. Yeah, so I'm just going to go with my ones that I have now, but I will be changing that up shortly. So, what I was gonna see was, let me see. I don't really want to do away with anybody on the line. Don't really want to do away with anybody on the line. No, this is messing up my stuff. Just sit back on the TV a bit. You can still hear me. You can still hear me. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to really give up anybody on the line. Jason Kelsey's hurt. They're looking for a right tackle. They can't get Penny Sewell. Let me see. I have Melvin Ingram. I would trade Melvin Ingram for Patrick Surtain. It's just if they would do it. So we have some interest in Melvin Ingram, but Melvin Ingram's playing our right tackle position. Our left tackle position, he's playing it pretty well. So they don't want to do it for him. TJ Edwards is coming along nice. How about let's see what they feel about I didn't mess up the window. You know how it is, the window. And this is just one trade I'm looking at because I'm looking to try to, I want to get our cornerbacks because I know that we're going to be tested. I know that there's going to be situations where basically, you know, these guys are out here playing superstar athletes and stuff like that, and they need as much help as they can get. How about a 3rd round pick in Melvin Ingram? So Patrick Surtain's a superstar. His contract is for 3 more years. Nah, because it'll weaken our left end and it'll take away a pick. So, and then he's going to need a contract in a little bit. And 9 times out of 10, his contract is going to be super. So, I mean, I could work it out, but we don't have another left end right now. So, I would prefer see if we can work the deal out with somebody that's not going to weaken our position. Like, where do we have people? If we have Spheres, we might not need them, to be honest. Oh, we got wide receivers. Yeah, I got a lot of wide receivers. I forgot about that. How about Antonio Brown in the 3rd? Oh, my God. The window. I think when they put this set of graphics together, right, they didn't understand that, like, when you go from window to window to window to window like that, that basically it can cause, like, you know, with all this stuff moving around it can cause a little bit of a problem. So, Antonio Brown is running back punts. So how about Antonio Brown and a 3rd round pick? They don't have no interest in Brown, so that's why it's not making a lot of sense for them to trade. I got 2/3. I wouldn't give you a 1st. He is a 1st round talent, but I don't want to give up 2 firsts. So let's see about 3/3. That sounds weird saying it, but let's see about 3/3. We close, but not close enough. Richard. Yeah, so they would get it done with like Melvin Ingram or something, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think we got some good. Let me check the roster, too. I think the guy we just picked up, the cornerback we just picked up, I'm pretty sure that he is, I think he's a hidden player. And if he's a hidden player, yeah, he's hidden. And he plays the slot, plays the zone, and the man not really that, I put him in. I don't know about putting him in the starting position. So, Melvin Ingram. I could always swing Javon Hargrave to the left or right. Yeah, let's see if we can get that deal done for Patrick Surtain because all the little kids outside with their parents. Let's see if we can get that deal done for Patrick Surtain for Melvin Ingram in 2/3 because you got to look at also building a team. Melvin Ingram's making like $8 million. You got to look at building a team around the youth, you know, and that was 2/3. I can see 2/3 in Melvin Ingram. That's my final offer. And we got it done, and we now got Patrick Surtain running in the backfield with Asante Samuel Jr., Darius Big Play Slay, Stephon Gilmore, Avonte Maddox, and a hidden strong safety. I mean, a hidden cornerback. Okay, so now here's the thing. As much as I want people to take the court, as much as I want people to take the field, to basically be on the field, I have to go with the best people available, and that's going to be this lineup right here. And then because this cornerback needs a lot of work, I'm just going to let him be in the background. And then Avonte Maddox, Steven Nelson. And then the only one missing is Asante Samuel Jr. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Steven Nelson out. And I'm going to put Asante Samuel Jr. and Asante Samuel Jr. and Avonte Maddox because I don't know what I'm going to do with Steven Nelson just yet. So let's change the slot cornerback. Slot cornerback is Asante Samuel Jr. Let's put Avonte Maddox. Asante Samuel Jr., then Avonte Maddox. And yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, so far, so good. Everybody's lined up. Everybody should be good for this week. I don't need to worry about the mock draft. Don't need to worry about the contracts. Okay, let's simulate this. Get some upgrades in here. Wait. Oh, Darius Big Play Slay just put his okay. Yeah, I was just reading this thing. Big Play Slay just put out that he wanted people to sign and like his not sign, like his subscribe and like his YouTube channel. Okay, so we got some upgrades. Let's see what we got some upgrades for. Oh, a lot of people. Lander Dickerson, let's put this on power. Eric Smith, our young linebacker, put this on speed. Ryan Tucker, our right end, let's put this on power. Ooh, he's turning around. Nice. What's his stats look like? Oh, block shedding's nice. Speed, acceleration. Tackles, getting his tackles up there. Agility, awareness. We're going to play for a little bit longer, and then who knows? He might be starting again. Put this on run stopper. All right, we ready to kick it off. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we're going to be playing in a multiple D setup with a run balanced option. So I have Tyrann Mathieu, Superstar X Factor strong safety, the Honey Badger. They have Tom Brady, Superstar X Factor quarterback. I have Stephon Gilmore, Superstar X Factor cornerback. They have Mike Evans, Superstar X Factor wide receiver. I have Fletcher Cox, the best, I feel as though the best defensive tackle there is, Superstar X Factor defensive tackle. Bobby Wagner, Superstar X Factor middle linebacker. They have Shaquille Barrett, Superstar X Factor left outside linebacker. I have Levante David. Oh no, they have Levante David, Superstar X Factor middle linebacker. Vita Vea, Superstar defensive tackle. Tristan Wirfs, Superstar right tackle. Ryan Jensen, Superstar center. Chris Godwin, Superstar wide receiver. I have Lane Johnson, Superstar right tackle. Brandon Brooks, Superstar right guard. Najee Harris, Superstar halfback. Darius Big Play Slay Jr., Superstar cornerback. Patrick Surtain II, Superstar cornerback. Jack Fox, Superstar punter. Penny Sewell, Superstar right tackle. And Julio Jones, Superstar wide receiver. So we're going to be getting this joint done. Let's get out here, see how this one turns out.
Madden NFL 22, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Redwoods and the reigning NFC champs, and it comes your way next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with their opponents. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Oh, really? And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visitors from Sacramento, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Let me see that lineup. Oh, went to game stats. Let me see that lineup real quick. Because I wanted to see who was playing center, because I was going to put Landon Dickerson in at center, yeah. Oh, Norwell's playing center. Okay, so, I got Norwell playing center. And then, oh, they brought in the rookie at left end. So why didn't they bring in, wait, where's Melvin Ingram? Is he hurt? Oh, Ingram must have got hurt. Yup. I ain't trade him. Or did I? Oh, yeah, I traded Ingram away. That's right. All right, well, today's the start for the rookie. Let's see what he can get done. I think, Javon Hargrave will play it superly good, but let's see what Brian Tucker can do. Reddick is left. Wagner is middle. I really want to see what this rookie could do, too, at middle linebacker, because I like Bobby Wagner, but Bobby Wagner's kind of like really up in age, and Bobby, the other Bobby, looks like he might be able to do it well. So let's try something out. Let's put we got Bobby Wagner under contract, but let's put Bobby in and see, how he can do things and how he holds things down. And then we got the cornerbacks and the free safeties and all that to back them up. So let's see what happens, And then the coaching, I have him, let me see, I have him coming in for sub linebacker, right? Okay, I got him coming in for sub linebacker. He doesn't necessarily, and then he's only 6 points below Bobby Wagner in sub linebacker. So, but we have Bobby under contract, so we don't necessarily need to put him in. Having him out there is a supreme good. We got the other Bobby coming in as sub packages. So let's run with that.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Nothing back.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Cover 3 cloud. I heard somebody say that QB's trash. Let's go.
First down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Billmore already making a play.
He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now Brady again. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchup, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Oh, and I want Antonio Brown running back these. Did I trade Antonio? No, I didn't trade Antonio. And then nothing against him, but DJ Chark Jr., Quez Watkins. Yeah, Quez Watkins. That's how he needs to line up. And then for kick returner, I'd rather have Antonio Brown out there. And DJ, well, DJ can run too, but I don't want to risk DJ. And then
on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
There you go. Got him again. Got him again.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Sanders. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The numbers for Sanders last week: 16 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Yeah, really.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Brady got me with that one.
1st down.
I ain't gonna lie, he got me with that one.
Evans has it left side. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Damn.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 21 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
He sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
We'll take that.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they take over their setup shot at the 46-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They go play action with Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redwoods on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's good to make it 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff to Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The blocker.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Operating from the gun, Brady. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Hurts throw here into the hands of Jones. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Man open. Here is Jones. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Touchdown!
That's right.
Julio Jones. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Redwoods had 6 to their lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Now, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now this throw caught left side.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
We'll take that.
And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Man, who put that hit on?
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Good run, Jalen. Good run.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On first down, Hurts escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Pass interference, yo.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. To throw again on second down. Hurts, flush to his right. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Redwoods will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Takes it at the 7. Ooh. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. A big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's when it's really difficult because defensively you can have a game plan and try to account for all the things you've seen on tape, the way that they run their plays, even his running. But when it's a play where you just can't really say, okay, that's how the play's supposed to go, what they call broken plays, that's when the X and O doesn't work. That's when their Jimmy is better than your Joe.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
You know touchdown.
His third touchdon now on the year. And the Redwoods come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Elliott now to have the extra point.
Najee took advantage of it, went to the left. We got one of the best, if not the best running forward.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. It's Miller, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now a throw here, hauled in. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Brady. Slant route to Miller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Who is playing the slot? Because I think that's coming off of the slot. Let me see. He's being covered by Sante Samuel Jr. Oh, he shook him.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
That throw by Brady incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Hit him, Fletcher.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
That better not be.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Bring it back. Yeah.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
From the 6, and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. They'll drop to throw. Complete to Jones.
Ain't nobody covering him.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense is...
Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Come on now, let's go.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Offside, defense.
So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Brady's throw taken in by Miller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Brady to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Brady again. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
2nd down and 3.
To throw is Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Brady to throw again. That's caught by Howard.
That's a touchdown.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. That one in the books has a 12-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Let's
They
go.
find some open field here.
Miles. I thought that would happen.
Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Redwoods are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he caught it.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Brady. Again, it's Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh, I missed my
Toward
sack.
the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they
touchdown. It's complete. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the game just a bit. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
I don't bang with Buccaneers like that. Take these points.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for our visitors, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they suffered defeat.
Nobody care about the Bucs. Miles Sanders. Man about to be a 90 eventually. Let's jump forward to next week. The Cowboys is next. Players ready to negotiate. Answer media question. What's the media question? You've got an opponent, you know, coming well into your house at the time you both are playing at a high level. What do you expect will be like out there? I expect a great game. I expect us to win. No, I'm looking forward to watching a great game. Two great teams, one great rival is going to be fun. I'm not going to put it on my team that they need to win. I hear a lot of coaches doing that where they be like, yeah, you know, we're going to win this game, and then they lose. See if there's any breakout messages. Nope. No breakout messages. 4 players ready to negotiate. We got about $30 million left until we got to bust into next year's money. So let's negotiate with Fletcher Cox first. Put this up to about $5 million. Change this to about $9 million. That's why I was saying about Preston Smith and Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore is already making a name for himself, but with Preston Smith, he wants $30 million for 2 years. And then I wanted to see how our rookie behind him is doing, like how he's doing on stats and stuff like that. With Preston Williams, he's probably playing above his weight. Yeah, he's an 84, and Miles Jack, he's the same rating as Hassan Reddick. So, you know, and then the rookie below him would play it as a 77, but Bobby Okor would play it as an 81. So he would step in and only be 3 points below him, but he's a middle linebacker. He's a right outside linebacker. So it does kind of make more sense to sign him. And then, because what'll happen is as I get closer to the playoffs, once I know we're in the playoffs, I can award like $50 million and then use that to kind of make the contracts and stuff like that. I don't want to. Fletcher Cox was my main concern, and then some other people. All right, so let me get a light on in here. All right, so I'm going to be taking a small break. I'm not going to say what's going to happen. I'm going to take a break, chill for a while, stretch. Been going for over an hour, and then I will be back. Let me put it in the chat. Let me put it in the chat so everybody knows. Nah, you know what? What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop it here. It's been an amazing stream. I've been going for about 2 hours. Yesterday I did about 4 hours or so. There's some things that I have to do off scene. And then also just to let you know, anything I do play nowadays, I do record. So you don't have to worry about basically not seeing the stream or anything like that. If I do get to this Dallas Cowboys game, I will post a video live on YouTube. I will post a video to YouTube, and I will post a video to the website. I don't know if I'm going to get to this. I'm kind of feeling like moving around in a couple games, maybe some single-player games where you got to kind of be a little bit more focused and stuff like that. So I'm going to be moving around a little bit, but I'm going to go and chill and relax. And then if there's any other content that I do, look for it to pop live on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed and you got the bell icon set so that way when a video drops, you get notified. I'm probably likely to put out something later today, so make sure you got the notification set. And be sure to come back the next time I'm live. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.